If you receive combat-related special compensation, or you think you should, the Supreme Court changed the rules in your favor. In June of 2025, the Supreme Court, in a unanimous decision, which is called Soto, changed the rules, which eliminates the back pay time limit of 6 years. For thousands of military retirees, that means a lot of extra tax-free money coming your way. And in this video, if you stick around till the end, we're going to talk about what the case held, whether the new rules apply to you, and what you need to do to take advantage of it. My name is Kevin Courtney. I'm the founder of the Courtney Military Law Group and a former Marine Corps judge advocate. I help military retirees with combat-related special compensation questions and appealing any of those denials. So let's take a quick refresher of what is CRSC. CRSC is combat-related special compensation, and it comes from 10 U.S.C. section 1413A. It's tax-free money that restores the VA offset for certain combat-related VA disabilities. It applies to military retirees, whether they served more than 20 years or if they had a medical retirement from the military. CRSC is designed to restore that VA offset. So what did Soto actually say? The Supreme Court said the 6-year statute of limitations for going back and awarding back pay, which is typically governed by the Barring Act, doesn't actually apply to 10 U.S.C. section 1413A because CRSC has its own mechanism to determine whether back pay is awarded and up until which date. So what does that mean for military retirees? Well, it means that instead of having a 6-year limit, they can go all the way back to when they first became eligible. Now, the program only started in 2003, modified in 2004, and then for military medical retirees, that part started in 2008. So there's still a historical kind of backstop, but it's no longer limited to just 6 years. If you have questions on whether CRSC even applies to you or what this program is, I did a CRSC overview video and you can check it out. You might be wondering whether you even have to do anything if you are currently receiving CRSC or if you think you should in order to benefit from this decision. And let's talk about in two groups. The first group is CRSC recipients. These are military retirees who today are already receiving CRSC because of a previous decision. Those individuals, based on a new May of 2026 memorandum from the Department of Defense, says that all of those individuals are going to have their cases looked at. They're going to have DFAS perform an audit and figure out how far back the back pay should have gone. For those individuals, they really don't have to do much other than just double check their bank accounts and make sure DFAS is doing that. The second group of military retirees are going to be the folks who have never actually applied for combat-related special compensation. They need to act because the backstop goes all the way to when the date they retired and became eligible with their VA disability. For anyone who retired in 2013, 14, 15, they're looking at over a decade of back pay that they could be collecting. So who does this matter most for? It's really going to be CRSC recipients who previously applied and had a 6-year cap, even though they should have qualified for far more. Those individuals are going to be the beneficiaries of Soto, plus any combat retiree who qualifies for CRSC and just never applied. They can go back to whenever they retired and became eligible for the program and ask that CRSC board of theirs to award them CRSC for whatever injuries were combat related. If you think you're owed CRSC tax-free money or you never applied for it and you're interested in doing that now, feel free to click on the link in the description below and sign up for a consultation with our firm. We can talk you through and figure out whether CRSC is right for you. If this video has been helpful, like and subscribe. It'll help the channel, and it tells me that this is the kind of stuff that military retirees care about. And if you really want to find out more information about CRDP and CRSC and which one might be better for you, stick around and watch this next video because I talked about it in this one.